They were called Tenno, warriors of blade and gun, masters of the Warframe armor. Those that survived the old war were left drifting among the ruins. Now they are needed once more. The Grineer with their vast armies are spreading throughout the solar system. A call echoes across the stars, summoning the Tenno to an ancient place. They summon you. Allow the Lotus to guide you. She has rescued you from your cryostasis chamber and given you a chance to survive. The Grineer will find you. You must be prepared. The Lotus will teach you the ways of the Warframes and the secrets to unlock their powers. Come, Tenno, you must join the war. Hey guys, welcome to Gavin Gaming TV. So after that, you can pretty much guess today we're going to have a look at Warframe. As you see, I started with the Excalibur class, and this Warframe is as close as I could get to Guyver as I could get him. Pretty much got the colours down. The black is subject to change, but the blue's pretty close, and the helmet is pretty damn close as well, to be fair. Looks really cool. So yeah, I'm only 82 hours in or something like that on the making of this review, but I've got a pretty good idea what's going on. So what I'm going to do is I'll run some B-roll in the background so that you can see gameplay footage and stuff like that, because you're doing it to concentrate while you're playing this, really. And I will do voiceover on that. So fingers crossed, guys. I hope you like it. It is a fun game, and for a free-to-play game, it is flipping amazing, I have to say. I mean, look at how good it looks for free, you know what I mean? So yeah, I will run some B-roll, some action here, guys, and fingers crossed you'll enjoy it. It's not going to be a lot of action because obviously I'm still only a noob, but hopefully you'll enjoy it, listen to what I say, and come and join in. I may be opening up a clan, so if you do want to join, guys, give us a shout. I will have a look, and if I remember, there will be a link down below to join Warframe. So yeah, guys, come on in, have fun, and basically be a space ninja. Awesome. Hope you enjoyed the B-roll, guys, and thank you for watching, and I'm hoping I'm going to shed some light again for you. So guys, I'll run the B-roll in the background there. So how can we explain Warframe? Well, think of it as you're a space ninja. It's been going about, what, 5 years now, and for a free-to-play game, it is awesome. It has had problems in the past with a form of pay-to-win and stuff when it first came out, but they sorted that out pretty quickly, which I was impressed with. I watched the documentary that was on YouTube, and the fact that they did sort it fairly quick and change what it was is pretty good. Now, I'm not a master in this. I haven't played hundreds of hours like some of. I'm only like 82 hours into this, I think I said, but I'm enjoying it. It is great fun, and I have to say that they're doing a brilliant job on keeping it going. Digital Extremes, is it? DE? They do it. Chuck out a fair few updates. I've got to say, for a free game, the ones that are coming out are pretty epic. The Sacrifice quest that's just come out, which is an addition to the cinematic quests that they already have, seems pretty cool. I haven't played it yet because I'm not up to that, but I am doing the cinematics quests for the main story so that I can get to it and do that, and they are cool. I've got to say, the background story is pretty interesting too. Personally, I think it makes a half decent movie, to be honest. But I'm enjoying it. They seem pretty open with the player base, which is pretty cool, and the Twitch drops and the Twitch Prime stuff, and that's pretty cool as well. Like, so let's get to gameplay wise.
As you can see from the B-roll in the background, again, I'm not a master mover. I'm not the best at jumping around or traversing these maps, but it's pretty fun. I've got to say, you do feel like a badass when you're bouncing around the maps and killing stuff and, you know, getting all your loot and stuff. It is grindy, don't get me wrong, but it's a grind that's fun. It's not an arduous, oh god, I've got to go and get this now, or I've got to go and get that. It's actually really fun when you get in there with 4 players and you're just ripping enemies apart, working through the maps and getting stuff. It is a good laugh, and I've got to say, so far the player base, the community, is pretty good. I haven't seen anything negative from them yet. I've not seen anybody being jerks in the chat or anything yet. So at the minute, it is actually looking pretty good for the player base. And the community does seem pretty cool from what I've seen with other streamers and stuff like Iflyinn and people like that. The community seems good. The Warframes themselves that you play are pretty cool looking. The fact that you can customize them to whatever you like is pretty awesome too. Obviously DE has to make a bit of money, so there are some things that you can pay for, like your cosmetics and stuff, which is fair use. I don't think the cosmetics are mega expensive. What I do think are expensive is the primes themselves that you can buy. Well, whenever this Prime XS stuff comes out, that I do think seems a lot to me. I don't know. You can get what's at the minute? You can get Prime Access at the minute with 2,625 platinum. You get your Limbo Prime, your Destreza Prime, and your Piranha Prime, which are obviously a prime and weapons, and exclusive Limbo Prime glyphs for 52 quid. Well, 52.50, which I don't know. It says it's a value of 190 odd quid. Was it? No, 118 quid. But I'm assuming that's the platinum. Or you can get the Cataclysm one, which is your Prime Access, plus what I just mentioned before, and more platinum, nearly 4,000 at 91 quid. I don't know, it seems a lot to me. I don't know. The price of the platinum seems expensive to me as well, compared to other games that I've played in the past. 25% off at the minute, I think, or 20% off at the minute. But like 1,000 platinum is like £33. That seems a lot. I mean, I've come from games like arcades and stuff, and I don't think they charge that much for their in-game credit and stuff. But it's been a while since I've played one of these ones, so I don't know. To me, it seems a lot. The only time I'd ever buy a platinum is if I get one of the big percentage things off, and I actually got one the other day. It was 75% off, so I actually got, I think it was 1,000 platinum. 75% off was pretty damn good, but that's the only time I'll be getting it, because otherwise it's a bit much. And I'll be using that platinum to buy Warframe slots and weapon slots, because near enough everything else you can get in game, to be fair. You can get all well, pretty much most of the weapons in game. The frames you can get in game, it's just, you just need to put the time in, and you need to grind, which is fair enough. Like, if you don't want to spend it, then have fun grinding, you know what I mean? Which is good. I don't like games that force you to buy stuff, and this one definitely doesn't anymore. You're not buying power. If you're willing to sit there and play, then go for it. The mobs are pretty cool. The variations in them are good. The tile sets are randomly generated from a specific tile. So, like Star Citizen's space stations, where you have a set tile and then they'll build other stuff in it and around it, sort of thing. This is sort of the same sort of setup. So your maps can be small, they can be large, and they're all randomly generated, which is pretty sweet. Brings a little bit of variety to it. The missions are quite varied as well. You've got your defense, a couple of good types of defense. You've got rescue missions, you've got kill everything missions, survival missions and stuff like that. So the things you can do are pretty good. The graphics, as you see, are gorgeous. For a free-to-play game, the graphics are stunning. and the attention to detail of things. I mean, the star map looks amazing. I have to say, I do like that. And the fact that you're a guy who moves his noggin around whenever you're moving the cursor and stuff is pretty cool. And again, just a variety of frames. I think there's like 50 frames or something like that, 51 frames, which is a lot of frames, and they're all play pretty differently. And obviously you can mod them to make them play even more differently. Same goes for your weapons, same goes for your pets, well, the little floaty thing above your noggin. I'm not too sure about the wee space dogs that you can get. I've only just got one of them, so I haven't really looked at it yet. But the variety of gameplay is pretty huge, and again, for free, I would definitely give it a look if you wanted something to do. Think of it, if you're one of these guys that plays Destiny, think of it as Destiny, but without the big corporation behind it, so ramming stuff down your throat constantly. This, in my opinion, I haven't played Destiny on the PC. I did play the original Destiny, and I think this actually looks a bit better. And the movement sets are way better than Destiny. The Destiny movement was basically run, jump, that was a lot. You couldn't really be a space ninja. So it's basically the same as Destiny, but with far better movement. So in my opinion, makes it a better game. The storyline is definitely there with these quests, and obviously they're going to be bringing more out. I would say there's more story to come yet, which is pretty cool. And the customization of your ship as well as your character makes it really cool. I mean, a lot of people call it fashion frame, and a lot of people will sit in the main hubs and, you know, just show off how cool looking their frames look with the additional bits you can get on and colour schemes and all that sort of stuff. Gunplay feels good, I have to say. I do like the feel of the weapons in the game. Even the melee weapons are feeling good. You know, if you have a massive mace, it feels heavy when you're swinging it, and it has an impact. The swords feel really nice. I mainly use swords. Again, the guns feel really good, punchy, or shotgun feels like it's got a kick to it. The assault rifles and stuff feel pretty good too. There's not a massive amount of kick, and the variety of weapons are pretty cool. The wide open space, the plains of Eidolon, is pretty sweet as well. Only been there a few times, but I've had fun. And apparently they're bringing one to Venus, I think it was, in a future update, so there'll be another wide open place there to play at. So they're expanding quite a lot, and I'm very impressed with what is in the future for Warframe. I had it for a while and didn't play it because I thought, man, this is really grindy, I don't have the time for that. But to be fair, if you sit in one of the maps for maybe half an hour or something doing stuff, you can get quite a bit done. And if you do have the time to put into it, you can get a lot done and have massive amount of fun with it. So don't let that put it off. The mods can be quite complicated, but if you watch Iflynn's videos for one, I'm watching his beginner's guide, and they're really, really, really helpful. Especially when he goes on talking about the mods and explaining them and what you should use for what. That is the most complicated bit about it, to be fair. But again, it's down to how you want to play. I mean, you don't have to follow the mod sets. You know, any mod set would, as long as you know how you want to play that character, you can mod it to that specific play style. It'll still be pretty good. So that's not too bad. So the replayability of the game is pretty high, and especially if you start getting the higher frames, you start getting all the really good mods, and you start being able to, like, even when you can one-shot stuff, so even if you're doing like the lower level stuff or even the higher level stuff, when you can start one-shotting and two-shotting stuff, you feel like a god. And it is pretty cool when you can run through and just kick the hell out of stuff, slice and dice your way through a map, get what you want and come out again, you feel awesome. which is a good thing. A lot of games, whenever you get to the point where you're like godlike and you have all this power, it sort of get boring. You know, it's like, where's the fun in going in one-shotting something coming out? But this, because of the movement set, because of the weapons, how it feels, and the sheer numbers of enemies that come at you, it feels really good. I mean, you might be able to one-shot something, but if you've got like the Heck, which I use, it's only a 4-shot shotgun. There's 50 odd enemies in front of you. You know what I mean? So you might take out 4 with your shotgun, or 5 or 6 if you're looking to get the double shots. And then you're going to have to use your skills or your sword or something to kill more or get a gap so you can reload and stuff. So it does still have a bit of a challenge to it, and it's so much fun when you're doing it. But anyways, I'm rambling. But the main point is, it's a really, really fun game, guys, and for free, you can't beat it. It looks amazing, plays brilliant, loads of fun. You can pretty much get whatever you want in game without having to spend a penny. Most of it is just buy for convenience to speed things up. So if you know you're not going to play for a couple of days, get a Warframe going. That'll take 20 odd hours. Get a Former going. That takes 24 hours or something. If you've got the stuff to make one of those wee pet dogs or something, get that going. I think that takes 2 days or something. You know, so there is stuff you can keep doing. And I have to say, the app is actually really impressive as well. If you played for a few days and you've got a lot of stuff built up, you can say you're getting a lot of Former together so that you can change the polarities in your Warframe or weapons or something like that. You can actually start one building, and when it's done, go onto your app, start another build. If you've got stuff in there that's being built and you want to do some more, open the app and do that. The only thing I would say is I wish the app allowed you to look at your mail. You could pretty much do anything else on it but look at your mail, which I wish they would add. But that's another really, really handy thing to have on your phone, I've got to say, guys. And if you do want to start playing Warframe, and you do want to start making things when you can't, maybe not be able to get on the game, get your app out, look at your foundry and stuff, and start knocking stuff out. Really, really handy. And again, great fun, guys. Highly recommended. I may do some streams or some other videos in the game to show you what it's like from a noob's point of view, and to show you what it's like at 80 odd hours in. So keep an eye out for them. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If I remember, I'm going to put a link down to the Warframe website and also to Iflynn's website, well, YouTube, for the videos and stuff, if I can remember. And also down below I will have a link. If you want to click on that and join the Warframe, that will be like my sort of what do they call it, referral link. I don't know what you get for referrals like, but I'll put that down the link below, and I may try and start up a dojo, which is like a clan. So if you guys want to join the Gather Gaming TV dojo, come on in game and we will try and get that sorted for you. And that should be pretty cool. Again, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the B-roll and the commentary, or the review, I should say. And see you soon.